look at what God is doing and how then can we be a part of what is happening. So we have some pictures this morning to show you of some of the things going on. How many of you love it when boilers go out? Well, the 1908 version of our building over here had a old boiler, and that boiler's gone. You can see that the screwdrivers aren't supposed to be able to fit into boilers, right? So there are holes all through a boiler. So in the last 2 weeks, we've had like a whole new gut section of our boiler put in. So that's the old part of the building that now has heat, and we're really glad for that. Next is our roof. Some of you may know that we just got a new roof put on by Groover. It's really good. By these pictures, you can tell how bad the old roof was. These are all the boards that they had to replace when they took off the shingles in doing so. So they told us it was bad. It was worse than bad and worse than what they told us to do. But we are grateful now that that roofing project is complete. What's next? The bell tower. We're about ready to kill somebody with this bell tower because it was literally crumbling, right? So when we put the new roof on, they said, hey, we'd love to check out your bell tower. And they did. And they found all these things wrong with it, like cement chunks that were ready to fall off onto the sidewalk. And so that's why the big old machine is still on Pine Street. They're redoing the entire bell tower. They're repointing it, all the masonry work around, the concrete stuff on top, and that will be good. Not very sexy, but that will be good to have done. And what's next? Oh, the dishwasher in the kitchen, right? You know, we have this thing called state guidelines, and they require us to have a dishwasher that actually works. Can you imagine that? Well, ours all of a sudden did not work in a way that's good. So we're getting a new one. Why not, right? So they're replacing this old crusty thing with a brand new dishwasher in the kitchen so that we can continue to do things like St. John's and meals here. Like if you didn't stay for lasagna last week, you missed it. But things like that so that we can continue to do ministry through our kitchen. And I think there's just one more. Lawrence Hall. Some of you are asking, when will Lawrence Hall ever be done? We don't know. But soon we hope, right? So all of the electrical work is now being finished. All of that scaffolding this week should come down, and we'll begin to be able to see what we're doing. And some of you have asked, why in the world are we doing this huge renovation on Lawrence Hall? Well, first of all, because it needed to be done. If you remember, we were done compensating for a crooked floor in there, right? So now it's a level floor. It's going to be beautiful when it's done. Here's the answer of how it's going to be used. We want it to be a gathering space, not just for us as Covenant Church, but for our community as well. An opportunity for people to come into our building, use it for parties, gatherings, any kind of thing that does, and it will be absolutely stunning when it is completed. We do hope that that's going to be before the end of November. So pray with us that that would be so. And the cantata is coming December 15th. I think our grand opening of Lawrence Hall will be cookies in Lawrence Hall after the cantata, right? And being able to do that will be really, really cool. So some things, right, that are happening around us. If you have questions ever, find me, find an elder, and we would love to share more with you with regard to some of the changes and things that are happening. But literally, we are thrilled that God has given us the resources in order to be being able to do these things. But if you'd like to add to those resources, you are welcome to do so. If you would love to give beyond your regular giving so that we can continue to do the renovations that we have been doing, you can do that through the building fund here at Covenant Church. We would love to invite you to be a part of that.